Hello! So this video is all about my trip to Poland. I was asked to talk at the Digital Youth Forum in Warsaw, so it's a big mumble jumble of lots of different things I shot on that trip, so enjoy! So here is the bedroom. Ta-da! And then here is my bathroom. Look at that. It's nice and compact. I love it. It's all I need. It's more than I need. I'm absolutely shattered, so my plan of action is to go to bed. It may only be 4 p.m. in the afternoon, 5 p.m. Poland time, but I need to sleep. Right, I'm gonna cut to tomorrow. Good morning. Hello. My bag is packed, notes are done, journey mapped out. I'm ready to go, I think. Ooh. I didn't sleep too well, unfortunately. I had a migraine, so I was sick a couple of times. But it could be the air pressure, it could have been the flight. I'm used to migraines. So that's made me a bit unsteady. However, it did distract me from the anxiety. Maybe a bit too much blusher. Whoops. So the whole reason why I've come to Poland is to attend the Digital Youth Forum at the Copernicus Science Centre. The whole of the day is over, however, I'm going to sit here and go through the day, what happened, things like that. This is what I'm good at. I'm good at reflection vlogging as opposed to vlogging in the moment. So yeah, what happened? I was asked to come and talk about my experiences with growing up online, talking about trichotillomania and mental health, just talking about me, essentially. Blowing my trumpet for 20 minutes. No, not quite like that. The arc of the conference is to try and inspire more people to open up online, to use social media and the digital world for good. So there were lots of different speakers talking about different subjects, quite a vast subject matter. Most of the conference was in Polish. My speech was in the international speakers section, but apart from that, everything was in Polish. Despite that, they had 2 translators, one translating Polish, one translating English, so that everyone could understand, no matter the language. I thought that was brilliant, and somewhat scary. I've never had that happen before, where my words have been translated live and broadcast in that way, so my brain was just like, wow. So when it came to me speaking, I had to be aware that I had to speak slowly, because someone was translating the whole time, and also not everyone in the audience understood fluent English. The same as me, I didn't understand a word of Polish. So the event was sort of catered more to 14 to 17-year-olds, and it was live streamed, broadcast to thousands of schools across Poland. Terrifying. This is not the biggest event that I've spoken at, however, there were lots of people there. I think there was over 400 people in that room. There was also free food. Thank you so much. This pasty was also delicious, so good. Oh, I'd happily have that again. But then it came to my speaking part. I suffer from severe low self-esteem. I have no confidence, and the more I say it, the more it sounds fake. I'm lying. No, it's pretty serious. I'm smiling the whole way through this. Smiling is something I've taught myself to do. It's a cover. If I'm dying inside, I can be smiling on the outside. If we're gonna get very deep for a minute, when I was at college, they didn't believe I was suicidal because I turned up to college every day and looked relatively happy. So yeah, exteriors are not the same as interiors, but inside, I struggle with lots of things. Many things. What's this? So something like today, what I did today, is massive for me. I think today I let the anxiety and the low self-esteem sort of take me over a bit. I'm really angry. It's the anxiety leading up to it, it's the actual event itself, it's how I feel about myself afterwards. On the one hand, I feel so proud of myself for doing that, but at the same time, I'm crying inside at how bad I felt I was and that I didn't deserve to be there, and all the negative side of me just kicks in and destroys any self-confidence that I have. I did so much preparation for this. Not just this, I wrote tons of notes and then compressed them and then expanded them and compressed them again. And even so, despite the fact I did all my preparation, I didn't use it. I just felt even more nervous. This is the first time I've done a talk without a podium, and that makes a lot of difference for me. Normally when I'm behind the podium, I'm either doing this, or I'm digging my fingernails into my skin, or I'm doing this with my hand. It's something I do. My skin's really sore all the time from doing that. It's just a different thing to tearing out my hair. It's less obvious. So I didn't have anything to hide my hands behind. It meant I couldn't have my cards laid out. I had to hold my cards, and then I was paranoid everyone would see my writing and how terrible it is. I have a contents, I have an introduction, then I have my chapters, YouTube, then trichotillomania, then mental health, which would lead into branding and, I don't know, the evolution of social influencers, then the positives, then the negatives, and then what can you do, followed by a positive and uplifting conclusion. Especially as the audience for this were a lot younger, I felt it needed a bit of a kick at the end. Something else that happened, which I struggled with on a personal level, was people were talking the whole way through on my right, so I was so distracted. I struggle so much with noise. You guys know this about me. I struggle with background noise, and in real life, I'm always stressed about noise, so I found that very difficult to work through. You might see my eyes in the live stream just doing this and just having a moment to pause, to sort of reset. Come on, I've got to talk through it. I am annoyed though, because I was panicking so much that I just forgot my conclusion card. So I'm gonna go through my conclusion card now, or you can screenshot it and read it. Anyone who has access to the internet has the potential to make waves with what they post online. If you have something to say, if there's something that's on your mind, if there's something that no one else is talking about, talk about it, say it, do it. And finally, ignore anyone that pulls you down. That's very summarized, but that was my conclusion, basically. I feel my story and my life is not exciting. However, despite the fact I feel the way that I do about my own life, so many people talk to me about my life and experiences and find it inspiring, or they can learn from it. Even after I finished the talk today, so many people came up to me. One person even came up to me and couldn't speak any English. She'd listened to the live translation of what I was saying and got her partner to speak English and translate her words to me. That was awesome. Apart from all the small things that I've learned from the speakers today, I think the biggest thing that I have learned is to take risks. I could have said no to this and stayed at home and ignored this. Years ago I said no to TED. I was asked to do a TED talk and I said no because I was too terrified. At the end of the day, I conquered a fear of sorts, and I tried my best. I will always feel that I could have done better, but yeah, I did my best. This is only my third talk. Maybe I'm preparing for TED. Maybe one day I will do TED. As for social anxiety and low self-esteem, if I can do it, so can you. Despite everything that I feel and the things I go through, I've done this today. Tried. And as my mum would say, practice makes perfect. So all the things that I have learned from today, I can incorporate into the next thing I do. As for right now, I'm going to relax. I'm going to rest my knee. I might have a bath because of my knee. And then at some point this evening, I will go limping in the wider outdoors for something to eat. I'm absolutely shattered. I walked about 3 miles with my suitcase. It was a nice day. I wanted some sun. So I've got my vitamin D, but now I can't walk. So I'm really stupid. But yeah, I think I will end the video here. Bye bye everyone.